fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Tuesday, the 14th of July. James Spann here in the home weather center this morning, and things should be a little calmer across the state today, but we think rain chances will increase again before the week is over. Look at some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. First off, from Birmingham, looking north from the Daniel building. The sky mostly fair this morning. There's the lights of the city of Gadsden up in Etowah County and in Marengo County. That's the view coming from Demopolis. The camera's on top of the Demopolis Civic Center, and once again, the sky there mostly fair. This morning, the ridge beginning to nose back in here from the west, although we've still got some active convection lined up from near Wichita down to New Orleans. Here's a look at the radar this morning at 5 o'clock. Big storms around the Mississippi Delta, but it sure looks like the trajectory will carry those well to the west of here. So, sure, we could see some showers around later today, but they should be fairly widely separated. Convective outlook today, slight risk up north from near Kansas City, St. Louis, and points north up to the Canadian border. Day 2, tomorrow, some of the cities in that risk are St. Louis, Indianapolis, and Louisville, Kentucky. And on day 3, which is Thursday, a slight risk for places like Tulsa and Little Rock. Here's a QPF chart. Hey, we are the bullseye. And that's good to see for a summer map, midsummer. This is valid through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, and this is suggesting a bullseye of 2.3 inches around Gadsden. And, as we all know, it's impossible to draw these maps with the convective type rains we get, but it sure looks like we will see a pretty good rain event later in the week on Thursday and Friday, and we'll welcome that with open arms. Still quiet out there. Look at the tropics. Just nothing happening. You just get the idea when things break loose, they'll break loose in a hurry down there. But for the moment, nothing happening. So look at the GFS. This is the OZ run at 1 o'clock today. This is at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet up. Flat ridging across the south. The highest heights are over Texas, where they've been baking over the past few weeks. And down below that, you can see dry air covers about the northern half of the state. So any showers today should be primarily down south. But again, we can't rule out the chance of a few up here later today. Tomorrow, pretty much the same idea. Any showers pretty widely spaced. We note that front to the northwest of us extending from the surface low in Canada. And Thursday, by golly, the ridge weakens as a shortwave dents through that thing. And down below, that's when things should begin to become cloudyish and rainy to some degree. Showers and storms becoming more likely on Thursday with highs back in the upper 80s. Friday, the trough deepens over the east. The heat bubble is forced back over the southwest. Looks like a good chance of showers and storms. And look at that trough on Saturday. I mean, that looks more like March instead of July. Awfully nice looking trough if you don't like a break in the heat. And there's a look at the surface chart. Now, this run a little faster here. It's got the surface boundary almost down to Clanton at midday Saturday. And if this is right, for Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden, there could be a few lingering showers Saturday morning early, but then Saturday afternoon looks like we'll go dry. And if we see this trend continuing in the next run, the 12Z run, we'll make that adjustment in the forecast. And then Sunday, just about the entire state gets in dry air, and that means lower humidity. Nights will be cooler. Sunday morning, we should be down in the mid-60s. And, Monday morning, there's Monday, we could be in the low 60s. And don't be shocked if we saw some upper 50s across the cooler valleys. Wouldn't that be nice? And Tuesday of next week, rain off to the east. In fact, let me back it up. There's note Monday, some kind of surface low develops down there in that old front. And then there's Tuesday again, it moves northeast. You always have to look for fronts that do make it down to the Gulf this time of the year, but wouldn't have much time to develop if something were to try to get going down there. 29th of July. Once again, that ridge is really split by a big trough. This time, the GFS has the trough over the nation's heartland, a very chilly-looking Canadian vortex up there over northern Manitoba. And at the surface, that looks relatively moist down here. So again, the good news, no sign of any big-time, excessively hot weather for the Deep South. And that's kind of like what you want if you don't like those big, nasty heat waves, and hardly any of us do. That's it for the Weather Extreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. If you're local to us, that's ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.